The Smith government is asking Albertans what they think about withdrawing from the Canada Pension Plan, CPP, and establishing a new Alberta Pension Plan. Thus far, public discussion has largely centered on technical, though important aspects of separating from the CPP, but in practical terms, what is the potential for Albertans? Compared to the rest of Canada, Alberta has relatively high rates of employment, higher average incomes, and a younger population. Subsequently, Albertans collectively contribute more to the CPP than retirees in the province receive in total CPP payments. This also means that if Alberta were to leave the CPP under a provincial pension plan, Albertans could pay less, that is, see lower contribution rates on their paychecks, yet receive the same pension benefits in retirement as they do under the CPP, and Albertans could use the savings to increase their private retirement income. Consider an example. According to one estimate in a Fraser Institute study published in 2019, if Alberta withdrew from the CPP and formed its own plan, Albertans' contribution rate could fall from the base CPP rate of 9.9% to 5.85%, and, according to a new study also published by the Fraser Institute, if you're a typical Albertan making roughly $50,000 in 2025 and you began contributing at age 18, you'd save roughly $50,023 over your lifetime. If you invested these savings in a private account, for example RRSP or TFSA, and factored in the power of compound interest, you could generate $189,773 in private retirement savings. Combine that money with the $264,968 you'd receive from the new provincial pension plan, and you'd have $454,741 in retirement income pre-tax. That's 71.6% more in retirement income under a provincial pension plan than that same Alberta worker would generate under the CPP alone. Again, these private savings are solely financed by investing the difference between what you currently pay into the CPP and what you could pay into a provincial pension plan. And you would still receive the same pension benefits as the CPP. Too. Be clear, contribution rate estimates vary for a hypothetical Alberta pension plan. However, even if we assume a higher estimate, which means less savings, Albertans could receive more in retirement with the provincial pension plan compared to the current CPP. Imagine a second scenario. Again, you make roughly $50,000 a year in 2025, but the contribution rate for a new Alberta pension plan is 8.21%, as estimated by economist Trevor Tombe. You'd still generate $329,640 in pre-tax retirement income from the new provincial pension plan plus your private savings. That's a 24.4% increase from the $264,968 you'd receive from the CPP.